Hello, it's very nice to meet everybody here. We were so surprised. I didn't know what was going on. My two daughters was a party and it's been great. Having a great time.
All right.
About 40th anniversary.
Hi, Uncle Mac.
There you go. That's all it is.
Everybody say cheese at the same time.
The bride cuts the cake. I hold the dairy. Oh, the bride cuts the cake. Okay, Bernie, it's your turn to cut the cake. Side. I'm sorry, I'm close, but no apple. Here we go. Side. The groom cuts the cake. Groom cuts the cake. I hold the dairy. Oh, the groom cuts the cake. I said Bernie because of Bernice. Say okay. Bernice inside. There we go. Now we're going to. The bride feeds the groom. The bride feeds the groom. I hold the dairy. Oh, let me hear you. The bride feeds the groom. Everyone sing. The groom feeds the bride. The groom feeds the bride. I hold the dairy. Oh, the groom feeds the bride. And we all want a piece of cake. Yeah, we all want a piece of cake. I hold the dairy. Oh, we all want a piece of cake. Let's have a big round of applause for Cy and Bernice. How about the two of you coming up and dancing to your song? How about that? Would we like to see that? Cy and Bernice come up and dance to their song. My romance as it starts. Come on, let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't they beautiful? I only live for your touch and your kiss. It's because of you, my life is now.
Yeah, now. Hi. You want to say something?
Say something. Yeah. I just wish Bernice and Cy another 40 years.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'll be very old. I hope I can get have a party in 40. How much? 120? I don't know.
My closest. Right? Closest live to 120.
Right, right. Well, hopefully.
It's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I'll see about Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. That's us.
Aunt Pearl, Uncle Mac, Amy, Sandy, and Davy Klein, and I worked so hard at making this a surprise, and now it was ruined. But then I realized, I said, ruined? How could this be ruined? After all, just look around this room. Have you ever seen such a collection of sweet people's mentions? And why do they come from Long Island, Brooklyn, Queens, Connecticut, Florida, New Jersey? To celebrate two most special people, my parents, Bernice and Cy Siegel. Nothing could ruin that celebration. Mom and Dad, you've given us all so much. Mom, you're the organizer, the social director, the plan-aheader. In addition to meals and love, you gave us the ability to appreciate life in its glory and its detail. Thank you. Dad, calm, that counters the mayhem that only a household of 3 women in 1 bathroom could generate. You've had hard acting roles in your career, but I think this is surely the hardest. You're a star, often on stage. So even if a few hints snuck out, nothing could ruin this celebration. We love you.
First came David. He was so happy when we found out. And we figured we'd better get married again so the family would know what we were all about. David was so beautiful, he stole your hearts away. Big red, the ray of sunshine, among the names he said. He stole your hearts away. Big red, the ray of sunshine, among the names he said. He loves his grandma and grandpa with all his heart and might, and the daily toys he gets when visiting always stay in his sight. And then there was Victor Chava, the piranha, as we say. He has his joy of eating, and he shows us every day. You thought when you came to visit to David you'd be kind. You wouldn't make him jealous, so you'd pay Victor no mind. But you found out you couldn't do it, and he stole your hearts away. He nestled right on in there, and that's just where he'll stay. You thought that if we had had enough, the Robles would be 4. But we're here to let you know today that there'll be just one more.
This daughter really springs up.
I sound like you can hear me?
Yes, you do.
I just want to say, dear family and friends, I have a story to relate to you, which actually was written down on these pages by my wife, Pearl. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young lady named Bernice.
She was young,
She had her eye on this handsome young man named Cy. Of course, he had his eye on her too. So they dated for a while, and then Bernice was invited to have turkey dinner with Cy and his family on the next Thanksgiving Day. Cy's niece Barbara, 3 years old, sat next to lovely Bernice and asked her loudly, "Are you going to marry my Uncle Cy?" Bernice answered, "He hasn't asked me." Later that day, when they were alone, Cy said to Bernice, "My niece had a good idea." Whereupon, he asked her to marry him. I was going to say, and so they were married, lived happily ever after, but that's not the end of the story. Only a little longer. Pretty soon, Bernice and Cy had 2 gorgeous daughters, Sherry and Debbie, who grew up to be 2 lovely young women. Bernice and Cy were very proud of their 2 wonderful daughters and their accomplishments. Debbie then married a gorgeous young man named Chava, and now Bernice and Cy are very delighted with their 2 terrific grandsons, David and Victor. To you, Bernice and Cy, a very happy 40th anniversary, and many, many more anniversaries together. Thank you.